Surface area of a cone, when we look at this thing, this is like a pyramid, except it's in a kind of circular shape once again. And the idea here, just like I had with the cylinder, it's hard to break this into pieces and find the area of each piece. So instead, we do a formula for this thing. Okay. And once again, when we look at this formula, it's got the pieces of this thing. So when we look at like the bottom of this circle, the bottom of the circle is pi r squared, and we can kind of see that in the formula. And notice there's only one circle here, so there's only one pi r squared. And then this guy, this pi rl, that gives us the kind of the surface area of this kind of weird like circular triangular shape that kind of wraps around to form the rest of this cone. Okay, so that's where this comes from. And this L value, so this is kind of new to us. This guy right here, instead of the height of the actual cone, like going from the bottom of this thing to that point, that L value is called the slant height. It's basically the measurement up the side of this thing. And so when we look at this guy, that's going to be this guy right over here. That's that 25 centimeters, okay? That's the slant height. It's basically the height up the diagonal side, okay? And so for this one, if I want to find the surface area, I'm just going to plug it into my formula. So surface area equals pi r squared. R this time is a 15, plus pi r, which is 15, times L, which is like the length up the side, okay, which is that 25. Okay, and just be aware of that. We'll see that L is that the length up the side, is that slant height, all right, as opposed to something like H. H would be the height of this guy in the middle. See, that would be the height of the cone. This is that length of the cone kind of going up the side, okay? And so that's what we use for L. And now, once again, this is a job for my calculator. Just like before, I'm going to use 3.14 here. You can use the pi button. That is fine. But I'm going to use 3.14. It's nice and easy for me to plug it in. And so once again, I just hit the buttons. 3.14 times 15 squared plus 3.14 times 15 times 25. And I hit enter. And it looks like I get 18,840. And that's square centimeters. Okay. If you use the pi button or your calculator, you'll get something slightly different here. You'll get some decimals here. You might be a little bit different, Brian, but that's okay. Either of those answers is going to be accepted. Okay.